2011's Most Outstanding Student in Magazine is Leah Artz. And I first got to know Leah at the beginning of her career in the school. She is a woman of many talents. She has excelled in electronic media, behind the camera as a producer, as a videographer, video editor, photographer, also in front of the camera. I would not in the slightest be surprised to see her in the coming years hosting a show on a national network. I would not be at all surprised to see her reporting from the field for a broadcast news network organization. She's also a fine writer and editor. She was the editor-in-chief this year of Flux, and I can tell you I am quite familiar with every issue of that magazine. And I want to congratulate Michael Werner and all of the students here who worked on Flux. I think it is a particularly outstanding issue. Leah was editor-in-chief. And one more thing I want to mention, I had an opportunity to work with the U.S. Olympic Committee and put together a small group of students, some of whom went to the Olympic Training Center in California to take photos and video and to interview people to put together a website for the U.S. men's rowing team. The site will be up in 10 or 11 days. And I consulted Leah. Normally, she would be the first person I would have recruited for such a project, but she was already the editor-in-chief of Flux. And so I was just asking her for some names. You know, who do you recommend? Who are some of our best students? She gave me some great recommendations, but she also wanted to be involved. I said, Leah, come on. I mean, you're already editor-in-chief of Flux, more than a full-time job, I promise you. But she said, I can handle it. And I had this discussion with Michael Werner, and we agreed. If anybody could handle it, Leah could. And so she was simultaneously editor-in-chief of this website project and of Flux. Both of them are turning out beautifully, I must say. And we have seen her in a number of instances chairing meetings, whether it's with 10 or 12 colleagues, or 50, or 60, or 65. She can do so not only with efficiency and effectiveness, but with grace and humor. Normally at this time, I would call her up to receive this award and get a handshake. But those of you who know Leah will not be surprised to learn that she's already at work in New York City at CBS. Let's give her a round of applause. Leah Artz.
Professor John Russell will present the award for Outstanding Graduate News Editorial.
Can I get a personal message to Leah? It's still recording.
Say again?
Personal message to Leah.
Leah, congratulations. It comes as no surprise. So, great.